Good morning, students. Today again we are going to start with the chapter Why Do We Fall Ill? Now, continuing with the next topic, that is the types of diseases. Now, again, the second type of diseases are congenital and acquired diseases. So, on the basis whether disease occurs since birth or after birth, these may be broadly classified as into two types, that is congenital disease and acquired disease. Now, congenital disease, these are anatomical or physiological abnormalities present since birth, and these may be caused by number one, gene or chromosomal mutation. For example, hemophilia, color blindness, and sickle cell anemia are example of gene mutation, and Down syndrome and Turner syndrome are example of chromosomal mutation. So mutation means the changes in genes or chromosome from normal to some other changes are there which lead to the abnormality in the child from since birth. Okay. And second are the environmental factors. Environmental factors are different which affect to lead to different changes in appearance or the abnormalities. Okay. Now, second type of disease are the acquired diseases. So these diseases develop after the birth and they are further of two types. Number one, infectious disease. These are also known as communicable diseases. And number two, non-infectious diseases or non-communicable diseases. Now, congenital diseases, we were talking about them. These diseases are those which are present since birth and they are caused due to genetic abnormality or due to metabolic disorder or physiological abnormalities which come under metabolic disorder. And acquired, I've told you, they are developed after the birth and two type, infectious and non-infectious. Now, talking about the disease like typhoid. Typhoid is caused due to improper sanitation, disposal of fecal matter, and typhoid has typhoidal oral vaccine also which prevent the typhoid. And there is a TAB vaccination which provide immunity for 3 years. Okay, in childhood the children they are provided with the vaccination. Okay, so if we talk about the typhoid, typhoid is caused with a different form of cause or disease, and it is caused basically by the bacteria. The infectious agent involved in it is bacteria. And if we talk in detail about the typhoid fever, then it is through the bacteria which reside in our intestine and which enter through the fecal matter present in water. Basically in water it is present that cause the disease. Okay, so the infectious agent is the bacteria for it, typhoid fever. Now coming to next is diarrhea. Now diarrhea, you are very much familiar with the diarrhea. So he is saying that community hygiene is important for it. Eatables should be covered to prevent contamination. Proper personal hygiene is also very important. Stale food should not be consumed. So he is saying again diarrhea. If we talk about this disease, diarrhea, so it is also he is saying it is caused by the infectious agent that is bacteria. So it is a type of food poisoning, diarrhea. Okay. Now he is saying tuberculosis. Tuberculosis, he is saying how it is caused. I told you earlier in last classes also about the tuberculosis. Again, the infectious agent involved in this is bacteria. Okay, so how it can be prevented? Isolation and proper rehabilitation of the patient, avoidance of overcrowding, provision of good ventilation, and better help to reduce the incidence of the disease. Okay. So we have talked about that the acquired diseases, they are of two types, infectious disease and non-infectious disease, and I told you about some the infectious agents which cause the disease, and how they can prevent it. So if we talk about in detail about the infectious disease, it is caused by the microbes or microorganism, and these diseases can spread in the community. So communicable disease, we understand from the term that these diseases are spread from infected person to another in various ways. They may spread through air, water, food, physical contact, sexual act, and insects. The causative agent of these diseases are called pathogens or infectious agents, which I told you, like bacteria is an infectious agent. Viruses, these are also the infectious agent. Fungus, protozoan, worms. So these may be virus, bacteria, fungus, protozoans. Protozoans are single cell animals, and different kind of worms, which are multicellular organism. Okay. So they are caused by bacteria, virus, fungi, unicellular organism like protozoans. Some multicellular organism like worms are also causing infectious disease. Infectious diseases caused by viruses are common cold, influenza, dengue fever, and AIDS. AIDS full form is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, and it is caused by HIV virus, human immunodeficiency virus. Second is bacterial disease. Of bacteria are typhoid fever, which I told you about, cholera, tuberculosis, and anthrax. Common infectious skin diseases are caused by fungi. Okay, like ringworm, athlete's foot. All these are the example of the skin diseases. Protozoans cause diseases such as malaria, kala-azar, and worms. Basically, they cause the intestinal infections like teniasis by tapeworm and ascaris by roundworm. Okay, and elephantiasis, it also come under the disease caused by the worm. Now, non-infectious diseases. These are not spread to the other person, and these are of following type. Number 1, deficiency. So if we talk about the infectious diseases, they do not spread to one another. Okay. So these diseases remain confined to a person who developed them and do not spread to others. Non-infectious diseases may occur due to number 1, deficiency caused deficiency of nutrients and hormones. Example, diabetes and scurvy. Second, allergic, when body is hypersensitive to foreign elements. Example is asthma. Okay. Third is cancer. Cancer is uncontrolled growth of certain tissues. So cells, they may divide due to some reason of some hormones, some chemicals in our body. Next is the mental disorder. It may lead to depression and anxiety, etc. Next is the addiction of like alcohol, narcotic drugs. Next is degenerative malfunctioning of important organs like heart diseases, cancer, okay, or that may be due to the malfunctioning of immune system, that is allergy. Okay, so these were the causes of non-infectious diseases, but they do not spread from one person to another. Okay.